Uh, Trading journal for April 5th, 2024. Uh, so, a very slow day. Not very slow, but a slow day. Um, Ed wasn't here in the morning, so I couldn't really rely on him to help, um, guide me through the morning process. So, um, yeah, no training wheels today, which is fine. Just means I have to be more focused. Oh, and I was, and I think I was prepared. I had the main six stocks on the watch list. Um, you know, Fairly comfortable. No, not a lot of anxiety, and I think I handled it okay. But it was kind of interesting, a slow day, but emotionally, kind of had to try to manage myself. I started off down. Opening trade was down. Then I was up. Had a nice winner. Got me up for the day. And then I was up even more temporarily, and then that turned into a loss, a realized loss, um, which was frustrating because again, trying to focus on trading for the win or trading to win, and there was an opportunity for me to like really make some decent coin in Tesla, and then once again, I didn't capitalize on it. So I'll go over that with Tesla, starting with Tesla, and I didn't overtrade. I haven't been overtrading, um, except maybe one day out of the last maybe week and a half, 2 weeks. So I'm glad to be making some progress with that. But yeah, so Tesla, traded Tesla, started with opening range break. Gosh, it just failed. Um, Went short on the break. Kind of looked like it might be a winner because it confirmed below here and stayed below the 5 minute opening range low for um, 5 minutes. At least closed. It closed. The 5 minute following bar closed below. And then it went down some more, but started going back up, stopped me out. So, luck of the draw. It just didn't work out for me, which I was okay with. I mean, it's not okay, but it's okay. Whatever. That's just how it's gonna be. Um, to grade that particular trade, the setup is a C plus, maybe. My entry was a C plus. Execution pass. The overall trade, C plus. Okay, now the second trade I took on Tesla, thank God something happened because the market was just dead. And I don't know what's going on. It seems like maybe 2 years ago, even in a slow market, there was something to trade, but there's just nothing. And I'm really working hard not to force um, any trades. But anyways, so some news came out about I think some production with Tesla. Oh, I think they're basically announced that they're going to stop making their lower price vehicle, and I think that hurt the stock. So as this bar came down, I was trying hard not to just get in as soon as it broke down because I thought it could rebound here, and it kind of started to like it cracked just a little bit and started fighting with this level um, for maybe a minute or half a minute. And then as it goes down, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna treat it as an opening range break. Waited for the 5 minute candle to close, and then I enter it. Now, the terrible part is I was on the phone, so I was quite distracted trying to trade this fast trading stock. So that was difficult because I couldn't give it my full attention. So even though I got filled at this level, I actually put my order in around 165. So quite a bit of slippage, and I just lucked up and was able to make money on this trade. But yeah, something that the platform that I'm using, the app, is giving me some really really terrible feels, um, and I don't know if it continues like to feel like this, feel my orders like this. I may just have to give up on this thing altogether because it's putting me at a severe disadvantage. And with the market trading the way it is, uh, it's it's making things more difficult. And I don't want to give it up, but if I have to start trading with, I don't know, roughly $3,000, um, using my overseas account again, 6 times the leverage, I might have to start doing that because if I were to get, if the stock had just went up just a little bit, I could have hit my max loss. So yeah, terrible feel. But gosh, yeah, enter here, 200 shares. First exit here, and then second exit here. But like I said, I went ahead and just removed, got my second profit target here because I don't know how much wiggle room I could get given it. What happened? Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta double check my check on the website, Trade the Pool website, see what exactly where I got filled in it, filled at. But yeah, I didn't want this thing to start spring loading back up and you know turning my winner into a loss, all while I was on the phone and couldn't really concentrate. But yeah, this should have been a much bigger winner. Um, it's a great trade setup. Technically, the setup is, a C. You got the big candle on the news break, on news, and then entering on the second or on the break below. So it's an okay setup. Oh. My entry, F, not F, a D, I guess. Execution, pass, overall trade, a D plus, C minus, maybe. But that's that. Um, yeah. And let's see what's going on here with Netflix. Yeah. So Netflix, not a lot going on with Netflix, but like Tesla the other day, I thought it might just start floating higher. See the pattern forming. Maybe here, yeah, here. But I'm like, I'm not trusting the 90 MA, but I should have gave it a shot. given the time frame. It would have been okay, but I'm just like, nah, I'm not. I don't trust it. When the trade's like crap, oh, but it still holds up. And I go do other things, and I come back. And I'm like, this stock is still holding up using the 9, surprisingly. Uh, and it looks like you could just break higher into these new all-time highs and just start floating up. So I decided to go ahead and buy. I had an appointment, so I couldn't really watch it. I put my target at 638. I put my stop loss in 630, and while I'm in my appointment, I get stopped out. Uh, if I wasn't in my appointment or at my appointment, I probably would have got out somewhere between the low of this candle and the start of this candle. Saved a few bucks, but that's where I would have exited. It was disappointing because I'm thinking, you know, the last stretch of the day, the last 30 minutes or so, it could start floating higher. But it is or it was Friday, so I also knew that maybe people will just won't push it higher because it's the weekend and they are, everybody wants to just take their profits and for the week. But what I suspected would happen kind of happened. It wasn't a huge run up like I truly expected to 638, but nonetheless, towards the end of the day, it does start to creep higher, float higher. So, um, it is what it is. It was limited opportunity to make money on stock. Even if I got in here, this it would have only gave me a base hit. And that's if I was focusing on it properly. So very, very just frustrating day because there's just not much opportunity, and I hate the way these stocks are trading throughout the day. I swear, just a few years ago, it just seemed like there was more stocks in play every day. But yeah, that's my trading day, and that's all.